off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. He is sent back for a loss. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout.
Yeah.
Now here's second and goal.
Rip, 23.
This one is caught by Kirk. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
They'll try and run with ETN.
Come on, make the tackle, brother.
Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Someone got goddamn stuff. Playing it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Back deep for Jacksonville, that's Devin Duvernay. He's going to take this from his own 2. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Okay, ready?
3rd and long.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Davis heading in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's
This
Ingram.
nigga here so trash.
Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards.
I don't know what you being so far back for.
Little on now for the extra point.
Y'all here. All
The
right.
kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down.
Oh, part
The
about it. I
defense
think he
might
come
have
back
gotten a
and
head
get it.
start.
That's the old part of that. Just got to put together some shit,
Still a
man.
little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Who? 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 Hold on, somebody. Yeah. How you doing?
Job defensively to meet him just as the ball was
Where's my
arriving.
mama stupid?
And it'll be 2nd down.
Back 60! Ready?
To throw is McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hopkinson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Second and a yard.
Red on red. Hey, kill.
They go play action for Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Sink right. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Good blocking, and he's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll get across the 10. That is it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Chandler. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play,
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. That'll make the score a little more respectable. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hot.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this 3rd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as
to the goal line and in. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return, it's Robinson. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Rip, 23. Here we go, son.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Now he'll run it. Yeah. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Hey, easy. Route 30 left.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now McCarthy. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Lisa 24.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And the defense rallies to the ball, brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start. think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go, set. 19, right here. Go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He connects with Jordan Addison. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your...
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. And the Vikings cut into the lead a little bit.
Vikings 23.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
11. Hey. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hockenson.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Red on red. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Lawrence now on second down. He's going to look downfield once again. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Hey, run! Hot.
Here we go. One final play. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars.
I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a leap. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like Bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dance all. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. Listen, I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face and that's the face card on my wrist. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She ate, she ate, she ate away. 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 I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic.